Hello, I am Dr. Saroj Nayak, IS coach. We will learn today about the social reforms, which is very important for IS examinations and the Odisha Civil Service Examination preliminary, which is going to be held in the next week. So let's start our journey, the social reforms. So first of all, for social reforms, you know the names of Raja Rammohan Rai came. Raja Rammohan Rai means that is your Brahma Samaj. So Raja Rammohan Rai, he is also known as the father of modern India. Raja Rammohan Rai is the father of modern India, and he is also known as the herald of new age. The herald of new age, the bridge between past and future. So Raja Rammohan Rai, the founder of Brahma Samaj, is considered the bridge between the past and futures. And he is the first modern man of India. First modern man of India. And best he is known as the father of Indian Renaissance. Father of Indian Renaissance. It is very essential. Father of Indian Renaissance. And he is also known as the pathfinder. This is your pathfinders of his century. As you know that Raja Rammohan Rai was a monotheist. Monotheist means believe in one God. Eka Brahma Ditya Nasti. That is your monotheisms. So he opposed the idol worships. He opposed the idol worships and he protested against the evil practices that we are going on in the Hinduisms. So let's start. Within few minutes we will complete our journey. So he established your Atmiya Sabha. He established Atmiya Sabha in Calcutta. Remember, he established Atmiya Sabha in Calcutta 1815. So Raja Rammohan Rai established Atmiya Sabha in Calcutta 1851. In 1821, he started a paper called Sambad Kaumudi. The paper is known as newspaper is known as Sambad Kaumudi. In 1822, he started Mirat ul Akbar, and it is the first journal in Persian that is published in India. First Persian journal, that is Mirat ul Akbar, was published by Raja Rammohan Rai. Again, you know very few things. Within few minutes we will complete. Raja Rammohan Rai with Dwarikanath Tagore. Raja Rammohan Rai with Dwarikanath Tagore. He published one newspaper, Banga Datta. He published Banga Datta. In 1828 August, he founded Brahma Samaj. He founded in 1828. He founded Brahma Sabha. And Debendranath Tagore. This is Debendranath Tagore. In 1845, he named it as Brahma Samaj. You understand that? Raja Rammohan Rai established Brahma Sabha, and later it was named by Dwarikanath Tagore Brahma Samaj in 1845. So you should remember this. It was renamed by Debendranath Tagore as Brahma Samaj. Another few things, you know that he raised one reform in India. So with protest of him, Raja Radhakanta, he with the opposition of Brahma Samaj, he established Brahma Sabha. It is just an anti-movement against the Brahma Samaj. And he was also successful. As you know that against what is very essential for the propagations of every things. So in 1829, December 4th, Sati was abolished by William Bentinck. As you know, William Bentinck abolished Sati traditions. But for this, the efforts of Raja Rammohan Rai are immemorable. We have to remember him. And you know that Raja Rammohan Rai, he was not a Raja. But for few reasons, Akbar Shah II, he gave the title of Raja to Raja Rammohan Rai. The title Raja was given by Akbar Shah II. gave the title Raja to Raja Rammohn Rai. And few essential things I am going to tell you that after the death of Raja Rammohn Rai, after the death of Raja Rammohn Rai, Brahmo Samaj was fragmented into various sects. Brahmo Samaj was fragmented into various sects. As you know that the Brahmo Samaj, it was one sect, that is Adi Brahma Samaj was formed. You see, Adi Brahma Samaj was formed and it is by Debendranath Tagore. Debendranath Tagore, you know that the Debendranath Tagore, he was the one who established the Tattvabodhini Sabha. The Tattvabodhini Sabha he also established, Debendranath Tagore. He, one sect led by Debendranath Tagore, the name of this Brahma Samaj is known as Adi Brahma Samaj. And you know that the Kesav Chandra Sen, one renounced name, that is Kesav Chandra Sen, he was credited that he took the Brahma Samaj outside Bengal. He took the Brahma Samaj outside Bengal and he established Bharatiya Brahma Samaj. Bharatiya Brahma Samaj established by Kesav Chandra Sen in 1866. You remember this. Again, the Sadharana Brahma Samaj, it was established by Ananda Mohan Bose. Ananda Mohan Bose in 1878. 1878, you remember. Again, very important things that the Raja Rammohn Rai, he wrote another book, that is Percept to Jesus. Percept to Jesus. Percept to Jesus. Remember, Percept to Jesus. It is a book written by Raja Rammohn Rai. And Tuhafat ul Mubahidin. Tuhafat ul Mubahidin. Or Gift to Monotheism. It was also written by Raja Rammohn Rai. So these are the very important things which I have to told, and you have to remember all these things, you know, before sitting the preliminary exams. So from this you can expect some questions. Now we will move to Arjya Samaj. As you know, this is Brahma Samaj. Arjya Samaj was established. I am talking very few important points for the civil service examinations. So Arjya Samaj, it was established by your Dayananda Saraswati. Remember, Dayananda Saraswati established Arjya Samaj. Dayananda Saraswati established Arjya Samaj. And the names of Dayananda Saraswati was Mool Shankar. You remember this. Mool Shankar was the name of Dayananda Saraswati. Very few points we will remember. So he considered Veda as the eternal and infallible. Eternal and infallible. Eternal and infallables. Who considered, Dayananda Saraswati considered Veda as eternal and infallible. Now, his call was go back to Veda. Go back to Veda was his call. Go back to Veda. Next, he was also known as the Luther of Hinduism. Luther of Hinduism. And very important points you should remember that he first time used three terms, that is Swarajya, Swabhasa and Swadharma. Swarajya, Swabhasa and Swadharma. These are the three words, three terms he first time used in the Indian history. And next, he started the Suddhi movement. As you know, in case of Hinduism, you can go to any other religions, but you cannot return to Hinduism. So for that reasons, in order to convert the peoples who have converted to other religions, he wanted that they should come to Hinduism. So he started one movement, that is your Suddhi movement. So Suddhi movement was started by Dayananda Saraswati. Suddhi movement. He wrote two books. One is your Satya Prakash and one newspaper, Arjya Prakash. One book, Satya Prakash, and Satyartha Prakash, and one newspaper, that is Arjya Prakash. And he also, as you know, he also started the Anglo College in 1966. Anglo Vedic College in 1966. So these are the few points you have to remember about the Arjya Samaj. It is established by Dayananda Saraswati. He was known as the Mool Shankar, and Veda is eternal infallibles. He was known as the Luther of Hinduism. He started three terms, that is Swarajya, Swabhasa, Swadharma. He started Swadhi movement. His book Satyartha Prakash and newspaper Arjya Prakash. Anglo Vedic College was established by him in 1966. So let's learn a few more important things. That is the Prarthana Samaj. One question has been asked totally in your 2006 examination in OS. That is, who established Prarthana Samaj? And you know that it was established in Bombay by Dr. Atmaram Pandurang. Prarthana Samaj was established in Bombay in 1867 by Dr. Atmaram Pandurang. You remember this. But later it was joined by M.G. Ranade. M.G. Ranade joined later, but established by you remember this, Dr. Atmanam Pandurang. And G.B. Bhandarkar, he also joined the Prathana movements. And you know, very important things. One is that the Theosophical Society. Theosophical Society was established by Madame Blavatsky and H.S. Olcott. H.S. Olcott. And it was based on the philosophy of Upanishad. You remember this. It was the basics of this Theosophical Society was the Upanishads. So they were influenced by Upanishad and established this outside Bharat, outside India. He established in New York. So as you know, later they came to your Madras presidency and established their headquarters there. But you remember that these are the few things, and the notable leaders was the Ani Besant. He was the notable president of this Theosophical Society. And you first you know few things about Ani Besant, that in 1898 Hindu School of Banaras was established by Ani Besant. Hindu College or Hindu School of Banaras was established by Dr. Ani Besant. And later it was converted to BHU, that is Banaras Hindu University, by Madan Mohan Malviya. He converted the Hindu School of Banaras to Banaras Hindu University. Remember this. So first women president of INC, Indian National Congress, was Dr. Ani Besant. He was the president in 1917. Dr. Ani Besant was the president. And he also started the Home Rule League. With Tilak. And for the first time, Dadabhai Naroji was the president of this Home Rule League. And one thing I want to say you that that the Young Bengal movement, one movement that was very popular in the times, it was the Young Bengal movement. It was started by Henry Vivian Derugio. He was the teachers of your Calcutta Hindu College. He was the teachers, and the followers of him we are known as the Derugians. He started one movement, that is Young Bengal movements. And important things, in 1828 he started academic associations. Dear friends, I am Dr. Saroj Nayak and of Baripada. If you want to join my classes, you can call me in these numbers. Your 97788411185. Again, 97788411185. And you can follow me in Facebook, Twitters, or in YouTube channels also. So I give coachings for IS, OS in general studies and sociology. If you joined me in sociology, I am giving you a guarantee that you will secure not less than 70% mark, and it is a very, very high mark. Thanks. Goodbye.